Well, good evening, Navika ji, to you, to co-panelists, and also to your viewers. I've been paying attention, and rather for Mr. Abhinath Yadav, I have a few things to ask of him. I wish he also joined your panel. The instant application being argued on priority and urgently is actually a maintainability under Order 7, Rule 11. But lo and behold, all that he argues about, delaying tactics on all those notwithstanding, all he actually says is, "Ma Shivling hai hi nahi." अरे वकील साहब, आपको कोर्ट में जाके ये आर्ग्यू करना है कि ये सुनवाई होनी नहीं चाहिए बिकॉज इट्स इन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट विद प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट 1991. Because this monument falls within the realm of the act, that's why this question does not arise, and it's going to play with the authority of the Places of Worship Act 1991. But वो क्या कर रहे हैं? यहाँ शिवलिंग है ही नहीं, and क्या कह रहे हैं? शिवलिंग है ही नहीं, ये तो फव्वारा है. Much like those people who are making memes, and much like those people from the opposite party, the Muslim side, who are busy actually, जो हमारी आस्था पे ठेस पहुंचा रहे हैं. And let's not forget, Navika ji, this is in direct conflict of what the Honorable Mr. Justice, Dr. Justice Chandrachud actually observed. All this should stop, as in all this name calling and all this meme making about somebody's religion and religious beliefs and faith should stop. In spite of such an observation given by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, you have extremely learned, wonder how advocates like Abhinath Yadav and his followers like Mr. Rahmani and so on and so forth, completely going in conflict and contravention over the Honorable Supreme Court actually observed. And point number 3, these are obviously, if written submissions have not been filed, this is nothing but an absolute case of they have no case. They are going to lose the maintainability petition because it completely falls in exemption under section 4, subsection 3, proviso A. Vishnu Ji would actually correct me because he is actually contesting this case. And the fact is, Navika ji, on your channel in the 1919, on your channel in a news report I saw, in 1965, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, Congresswoman Sucheta Kriplani, she issued a gazette order which actually traced the history back of the Kashi Vishwanath temple to 1033, wherein the first attack happened on the temple, and thereafter also notes the notings of Aurangzeb who destroyed this temple and how she declared this was first a temple and it was destroyed to make a
lost
mosque.
its memory? Is it suffering from amnesia, or has it forgotten the history of India? Has it forgotten even the gazette notification that were issued by their own governments in 1965? Kamruzammab.
Well, the topic of the debate, let me just correct Mr. Vishnu Jain out here, the learned lawyer out here in this panel. Either I don't know if
I'm afraid he is left.
He's a man of
here
law,
for just
and he should have been arguing on the points of the law.
I'm afraid he is left.
On the no, let me finish, please. He is arguing on rhetoric. It doesn't happen so in the court of law. First point, that why I say this, when the videography was conducted on the 14th and 15th and 16th, that means what was there already has been documented in the survey commissioner's report. That is a done and gone conclusion. Now you come up with something absurd like that the Shivling has been fiddled with or the fountain has been tampered with over the last few days. When was it fiddled with? When was it tampered with? When the Supreme Court and the lower court both have clearly indicated that the...
Don't call it a fountain, it's contempt of the Honorable Supreme Court.
मैडम, आपका आस्था अपने पास रखिए, मेरा आस्था मेरे पास रखने दीजिए।
संविधान का बता रही हूँ, शरिया का नहीं।
सुनिए, चिल्लाइएगा, आपसे बहुत जोर से मैं चिल्ला सकता हूँ।
नहीं, आप सुनिए।
Don't call me out।
दिखाओ।
नहीं, आप सुनिए, आप चिल्लाइएगा, आपसे बहुत जोर से मैं चिल्ला सकता हूँ।
I will call you out because you're against the Honorable Supreme Court of India.
Can you please?
ये देश संविधान से चलता है, तुम्हारे शरिया से नहीं चलता। तुम्हारे शरिया से नहीं चलता ये देश।
नहीं,
तुम्हारे शरिया से नहीं चलता।
Can you
Which part did you miss?
All right. Nupur Sharma, allow him to complete his point, and I'll give you time to rebut.
India applies.
Okay, now when this fountain has been fiddled with, Vishnu Jain will not say
It's not.
Again he's calling it a fountain.
Again you want to call it a fountain. Has it been called a fountain by the Supreme Court?
Again he's calling it a fountain.
Everybody's called it a structure. There is no, if there is no proof that it is a shivling, then there is no proof that it is a fountain as well. So why should you call it a fountain? And why don't you recall your old former chief ministers who have given gazette notifications calling it a shivling? Congress ki chief minister thi.
Ma'am, you can't understand the simple fact is that अगर एक बार एक झूठ को 10 बार रिपीट करोगे तो वो सच नहीं बोलता है until it is proven. That is a point number one.
अच्छा,
लेकिन यहाँ पे मैं जो मेन मुद्दा का पॉइंट में बोलना चाह रहा था,
रतन शारदा जी,
वॉइस गैगिंग,
रतन शारदा जी कांग्रेस के चीफ मिनिस्टर 1965 में झूठ बोल रहे थे क्या?
I don't mind, but then no. Ma'am, Navika ji, your time of the debate is just getting wasted. Let me finish my point and let us have a very good debate on these issues. Ultimately, the courts are there to decide.
No.
You may have a differences in my opinion, but let me have the...
And Kamru is the honest person.
Let me put my points across. Now the point that I wanted, Nupur ji, Nupur ji, आपका बात सुन लिया, मेरा बात सुन लीजिए.
Your Congress leader was lying. Congress was lying. नहीं सर, आप जवाब नहीं दे रहे, क्या सुने आपकी बात? सुचिता कपलानी झूठ बोल रही थी सर, इतना का जवाब दे दीजिए, हाँ या ना में?
नहीं, आप
भाई नहीं, बहन
हम मान लिया आप साक्षात भगवान हो. ओ माय गॉड, हम मान लिया आपको.
ओ माय गॉड,
हम मान लिया आप भगवान हो. हम लोग झूठे हैं, लेकिन देश को गुमराह मत कीजिए नुपुर जी. मेन मुद्दा का बात यहाँ पे है कि
आप तो झूठे, अच्छा सुचिता झूठ बोल रही थी.
ठीक है, मुद्दे की बात करिए. कमरुज़्ज़मान चौधरी साहब, मुद्दे की बात करिए, पर फाउंटेन मत बुलाइए. आप बिना फाउंटेन या बिना शिवलिंग कहे अपनी बात रख सकते हैं, बट डोंट कॉल इट अ फाउंटेन. इफ यू कांट अग्री टू अ शिवलिंग, देन इट कांट बी कॉल्ड अ फाउंटेन एज वेल. बट गो ऑन.
नो, Navika ji, I believe Nupur ji is getting triggered not because of the shivling or the fountain. She wants to voice gag me over telling. Again, she is trying to voice gag me. Now the point here that I wanted to put across Vishnu ji is when the Supreme Court and the lower court had already said that the structure, shivling or the fountain is to be protected, then how come the structure has been fiddled? How come the fountain has been fiddled?
I'm not getting my answer.
It is an absurd argument that they are putting across.
Congress
now second
leader
is that when the Hindutva side pleads on the court,
you answer one
pleads
question.
on the court that
was
you have
Congress
to hear
leader
it
on
the mentality case.
Was Congress leader Suchita Kriplani a liar?
मैडम आप क्या झूठे हैं?
I am just trying to
actually
call out your language. You don't know the law better than I do.
वाजपेयी
Now
जी जो
please tell
पार्लियामेंट
me
में थे वो क्या झूठा थे?
1 minute Nupur Sharma and Kamruzammab Chaudhary. 1 minute, just hang in there. I want to go across to Ratan Sharda ji. Ratan Sharda ji, my simple question to you is, पहले ये मानेंगे नहीं, फिर सबूत के साथ छेड़छाड़ का अब ये इल्जाम आया है, and they will insist on calling it a fountain. If it is something that they are disputing, then why should they not call what the Supreme Court has referred to it, that the structure needs to be protected? Why do they insist on calling it a fountain? If they won't agree this is a shivling, then why should it be called a fountain at all? Because that is also not settled by the court as of now. Ratan Sharda, is this also deliberate provocation?